YouTube, what's poppin', my people? It's your man, it's that dude, the one and only Super C. Yes, and if you are tuned into my channel, you are now on deck, baby. Don't get it twisted. Just sit back and relax, and I'm about to hit y'all with this 5 video right now.
Let's be real. We deck. We on deck. That you like baseball, we on deck. On deck for what?
Entering the atmosphere in T-minus 10, 9, 8.
What's this thing with all these numbers?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, my peoples? Y'all on deck with your mans once again. Now, if y'all watched part 1, I'm pretty sure y'all ready to see how it ends and how Samus concludes her mission. Now, if you haven't watched part 1, I suggest you go watch it so you don't be lost while watching this video. There'll be a link in the description, so go check it out if you haven't. Leave a like, a comment, and please subscribe, as well as on this video as well. Towards the end of the video, I will be divulging all the details of the $20 giveaway that I previously stated in my last video. I said it was going to be a $20 Walmart gift card, but I changed my mind and said I'm going to just do $20 Cash App because it'll be a whole lot easier. So just stay tuned to the end of the video to get the details to that. Now, let's jump right into it. Now, to pick up where we left off, first thing I want to discuss is the reason Samus is even on this planet and what her mission is. Now, in order for me to make these things make sense, I gotta explain more about the X-Parasite and the METROIDs. Now, instead of me trying to explain to y'all for the next 5 minutes what an X-Parasite is, I'm gonna just play this for y'all and let y'all see for yourself. And keep in mind that it can do this to any living thing except for METROIDs.
I'm confused. I'm confused right now, G.
Anything infected with the X-Parasite dies, then the X-Parasite mutates and comes back as an uglier, stronger version of the original organism, and it rapidly multiplies. So y'all see how dangerous the X-Parasites are, which is why they created the METROIDs. Now y'all about to see why the METROIDs are so dangerous. I know, right? The METROIDs have the ability to absorb any kind of energy, including bioenergy and life energy, meaning if it latches on to you, it's over with. You see what it did to Samus, and she had on a power suit, and that was just an infant. That footage came from another game in the Metroid franchise, Other M, and the person who saved her just then was Adam Malkovich, none other than the same AI talking to Samus right now on the screen. Of course, he's dead. So that's just his likeness playing as the AI.
Who?
Samus, tell him about Adam.
Adam Malkovich, a general in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only a trusted confidant, but also my former superior officer. Yes, there was a time when I was enrolled in the Galactic Federation Army. And then I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
Now, there are a lot of controversies around the game Other M. A lot of fans don't like it. I liked it myself. Even though I did have a few issues with it, it wasn't necessarily a bad game, but that's a whole nother video. Now, upon completing her previous mission, which occurred in Metroid Fusion, it was thought that the remaining Metroids and X-Parasites were eliminated upon the destruction of the planet SR-388 and the BSL space station. However, the Galactic Federation received an anonymous transmission showing video footage of surviving X on the planet ZDR. And with Samus being the only being in the galaxy immune to the X, she was dispatched with the bounty to search, investigate, and destroy. Now, if you watch part 1 of my Dread report, then you know that this is a central control unit that I must destroy in order to absorb its energy, allowing me to destroy the enemy in this zone. There's about 7 enemy, 1 in each zone, and they can't leave that zone. But I also can't destroy them enemies without destroying this central control unit first and absorbing its energy. Yeah, y'all finna see just how it goes down. Man, them Emmy be popping up out of nowhere like,
Surprise, motherfucker.
Woo, you know he did.
once again, if you haven't watched part 1 of my Dread report, please go check it out, because in that video I stated that every time you defeat an enemy, you gain a new power-up, and as you can see, this power-up is called the Spider Magnet, and you see what it does. It allows Samus to climb these walls, gaining access to areas she couldn't access before, as well as giving her new ways to traverse her environment. It's pretty cool. And she really need it, because them enemy be on deck, for real.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
What?
Yeah, them Emmy don't be playing for real. They be on Samus like they be trying to.
Good old rubber. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
As y'all clearly see, them Emmy are relentless and they stay on Samus constantly. Sometimes you will get caught, but that's where that counter comes in handy. And this is how I be getting it in when I get tired of them chasing me. The Emmy were created by the Galactic Federation and sent to ZDR prior to Samus to investigate the appearance of the X. However, the Federation lost contact with the Emmy, which prompted them to hire Samus to investigate and destroy any X that she may come across. And as y'all can see, the Emmy are acting like murder bots, so obviously something ain't right. And of course, we're gonna find out what the problem is. But first things first, got some more lightweight to take care of. Emmy number 3.
Woo, you know he did.
I I just acquired one of Samus's most iconic abilities, the Morph Ball, but we ain't done there yet, baby. We got more power-ups to get, and I'm about to get one right now, but I gotta go through a little obstacle to get to it. It's about to get hot in this joint, but you know what they say, if you can't take the heat, get an upgrade. Time to level up, Samus. Power up plus drip.
She got the drip. Ooh. She got drip. Drip. I know you want the drip. I got the drip. What? Fishy got drip. Fishy got that.
This is the illustrious Varia suit. Its primary function is to protect Samus from extremely high temperatures. It also adds an extra layer of defense and an extra layer of drip, and it was necessary because now we finna face off against the big guy himself, Kraid. I don't think he know, so go ahead and give him a little taste, Samus. Now I'm not gonna show every boss fight or mini boss fight because there are too many, but I thought I'd show Kraid because it's interesting fighting him. But let's proceed. Then he come walking up like fat bastard.
Get in my belly!
So get in his belly is exactly what I did. Normally, you can't defeat Kraid the way I just did, because you need the Morph Ball Bomb, and normally you wouldn't have it before fighting him unless you perform a sequence break first. And a sequence break is when you just go against what you normally supposed to do in the game, and you get items and get to areas that you weren't supposed to get to at that time, thus changing how the game turns out. This sequence break allowed me to get the Morph Ball Bomb and the grapple beam earlier than I was supposed to, thus allowing me to defeat Kraid in an alternate fashion that you normally can't unless you do this. And trust me, these sequence breaks ain't easy by a long shot, because I promise you, I can't count how many times I died over and over and over and over again, just like this right here.
Fatality. 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 Fatality.
After dying more times than I can count and then finally making it, I was feeling like,
Yes!
That was magic! This History in the making. Sweet dreams.
Man, that was a super hard sequence break to pull off, but I wouldn't be Super C on deck if I couldn't. The difficulty level of the Metroid franchise is one of the things I enjoy, because when you're able to overcome these hard puzzles and do seemingly impossible tricks, it just gives you a great sense of satisfaction, and it helps polish your overall game skills. Oh, it ain't over yet, because we got
Surprise, motherfucker.
This is where things start getting a little more interesting. This Emmy right here, Emmy number 4, possesses one of my favorite abilities. He ain't gonna be easy, but nonetheless, this is Samus, so we got to have it. As I said before, the speed booster is by far one of my favorite abilities to gain with Samus. It allows her to run at supersonic speeds, and she obliterates any enemies in her path. And it also allows her to destroy certain blocks, allowing her access to specific areas. It also lets her perform the Shine Spark, which propels her like a rocket in any given direction. Speed Booster is useful in helping you solve certain puzzles in the game in conjunction with other abilities. I won't go over all abilities because there are just way too many. Things are about to get very interesting now for Samus, because she's about to find some vital information about the history of the Chozo, because there are 2 tribes, the Malkin and the Thoha. But I had to cut out some things just to shorten up the video because it was getting a little long, but just pay attention. Y'all finna see exactly what's going on.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Man, grabbing me, no.
The fuck are you?
Garama bi eris les nido. Ilitarin alima megorile shakutanka. Ontar humahar gelsu mugi barilin ilieris. Arek ebores ashkar behek elemeirisi dos karodan hum. Ninu aros hakame ninu mahar meheni dos tumema ninu mahar behek musarlan. Fejejadoran. Minu jabar kumani hundos. Revolen ili METROIDin iskanulisa tamaharisbi.
Kino ulo turuta. Ana maril sanur pura. Ay marhel kalom.
Ata estor daburis urahama. Ana jabar kisari.
He killed Quiet Robe. You already know what time it is. Time to go in. It's unfortunate that Quiet Robe had to die. I liked his character, but he'll be returning later on in the game, even though not to the same capacity. Unfortunately, this video is running far longer than I anticipated, and I find myself having to cut out a large chunk of the game in order to make the video a reasonable length, so I'm gonna have to make a part 3. And with that being said, in part 3, I will be going into deeper detail about the 2 tribes of the Chozo, what Ravenbeak's motives are, and why Samus's METROID DNA is so important. Oh, I haven't forgot about the details of the giveaway. That's going to be at the very end of the video. Before that, I'm going to leave y'all one more boss fight. And before that fight, you already know, Samus got to level up one more time so she can be ready to take this boss down through there with all her bounty hunter glory. So just make sure y'all stay tuned to the very end of the video. The gravity suit allows Samus to move uninhibited through liquids such as water, and it also allows her to travel freely through lava without being damaged, and it also adds another layer of defense and drip. Experiment number Z57 was dead and brought back to life by being infected by an X-parasite. Well, now Samus finna kill it again.
The GOAT! The GOAT!
I must apologize to my viewers for taking so long to come out with part 2 of this Dread report. As much as I really love and enjoy making these videos, sometimes it's difficult to find the free time to work on them because I work 12 hours a day, plus I'm working on other business ventures, so it's hard to find the free time to work on them. But as long as y'all keep supporting the channel, I'm gonna keep making content. Now, as for the giveaway, in order to be in the drawing, you must be subscribed to my channel, like the video, and leave the comment, "I'm on deck." Only those who have done these things will be in the drawing, in which one lucky person will be Cash App $20 upon my channel reaching 100 subscribers. Part 3 will be the finale, and it will be going into detail about the gameplay and how Samus concludes her mission. So make sure y'all tune in, like the video, and subscribe, and share. Let's get to 100 subscribers so y'all can win. Let's go, baby.